watching. It's Freq Nasty, and you're watching Humbytv.
Let's see what your fans had to ask you, man.
Okay.
Now you have not seen this. This is not like a magic trick or something. We have not met before.
Freq, you're a big name and all, worldwide renowned. Of all the places you could be right now, why'd you choose Humboldt?
First question.
Okay, what was his name?
His name?
Alistair. Why Humboldt? I get invited to play up here a lot now, and it's fucking awesome because the people up here are becoming really musically educated and know their underground music, and they're looking for something different and something more future forward kind of vibe. And it's I'm lucky enough to be able to come up here and actually and get gigs and play up here. So it's a privilege to come up and play in Humboldt, man. I'm really happy to come up here.
Do you feel it's different, like when you're in LA, there's 100 concerts going on every street, so it's almost like everyone in LA is spoiled? And then when you come up to Humboldt, it's like, we've been waiting for this.
Yeah,
Do you feel that?
Yeah, people want to rave. It's great, man. I mean, I play in places all over the world like that, where maybe in London or New York or LA or, you know, the big cities in Europe, people kind of had so much that they're I wouldn't say jaded, but they just got spoiled for choice, you know. And when you come places like this, people want to go out and have a good time, and they're not afraid to throw down.
They're not afraid to throw it on a party.
Yeah, and I think that makes a big difference because you have that raw enthusiasm, and it reminds me of you know, when people first started going out and raving, and the music was new and exciting, and it wasn't this thing like, oh, I've been there, heard that before, you know. People just want some crazy shit, and they want to have a good time, and the attitude in this place is awesome as well. People come out and they just everyone knows each other a bit, and they chill and they party, and I haven't seen any problems out here. It's wicked. So that's why Humboldt's an awesome place. The people are great, and people want to have a good time and listen to good music. So
you were just mentioning about your music. Remember, we were speaking earlier, and you said when you started doing that particular side of the music, you really heard a lot of people. You played it at Burning Man. It was one Burning Man show that you started really hearing that sound progress in other artists, and then that's when you decided to take the next step, and that's where you're going with the current sound that we heard at Nocturnum last night.
Yeah, just trying to play. I mean, people heard dubstep's obviously big here, and it's big all over the world really now. But maybe 2 or 3 Burning Mans ago, when I first played it there, the Burning Man crowd just stood and stared at me the first time I played it because it's a new sound. And now it's not so new anymore. It's cool. I love the music, and probably about half my set's still dubstep. But you know, there's lots of cool shit coming out now that's an up-tempo sound, and it's different. And so that's what I'm playing more of.
Last night you added a lot of up-tempo to your set.
Yeah,
I'd never heard you do that before.
Yeah, it's kind of more of that bang. It's somewhere in between bassline shit from Northern England and some kind of samba weird.
I was gonna say it was almost like salsa.
Salsa vibe.
Yeah,
Also the fast dancehall stuff's a bit like that as well, so I had a bit of that thrown in. Yeah, there's I'm trying to pick and choose.
I was like, it's just wearing me out, man.
I know, because it's fast as well. That's the thing. It's 145 BPM, so it's kind of rave tempo.
It's 125?
145.
145.
Yeah, so
no wonder why my neck hurts.
But faster still, right? Because I'm just mixing it in and out of dubstep, so the dubstep stuff is kind of 140 BPM odd, and then a lot of this shit's faster, the stuff from up north. So you know, they're 145, 100, you know, getting up to the 150s if you're pitching it up. So it's kind of, they wore me out just jumping up and down behind the deck. So yeah, but it's dope. I'm picking the kind of bastard child of different scenes. You know, there's odd little tracks that don't quite fit in each scene, and trying to make a sound out of it. You know, make something a bit different. But
so that's the evolutionary music's going to more like that. You're going to kind of shy from dubstep or make it less of your scene, less of your show, and more just keep going with the originality. Just keep evolving.
Looking for new sounds.
Yeah,
you know?
man.
I mean, it's
How could you dub yourself one genre of music? I mean, you wouldn't want to do that,
He
right?
couldn't do that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously people know me for breakbeat, and that's something I'm always, you know, I feel feel lucky and happy to have had that opportunity. So I'm never going to be like, I'm not breakbeat, I'm this or that or the other, you know. I mean, that's what people know me for, but that's fine.
That's you pioneered.
If people come and expect that when I play, then that's a different thing, you know. And I think as an artist, you got to kind of be larger than the scene that you come from. In a way, the breakbeat scene, when it evolved in England, was very diverse. Kind of like dubstep is now, drum and bass was when it came out. There was a whole lot of different sounds, and people gave it a name, but really, if you were to listen to some of the tracks individually, you go, where's this coherent sound in this? It still all sounds.
You don't know what genre
diverse.
is genre. It's so hard to describe in every genre of music. There's subdivisions and subdivisions of the subdivisions.
Exactly.
Crazy.
It all was derived from a root source, right?
Yeah, totally. So it's, I'm not genre specific in that way. For me, I guess it's bass, just bass music, good bass music, you know.
Every one of your CDs seems different to me, totally.
Yeah, I try to just keep pushing forward because there's so much good music coming out all the time as well, you know. And first of all, as an artist, you can hear other stuff and you take that into account. And the other thing is you just got to keep moving forward yourself, you know, just to keep it interesting. If it's your life, it's like anything, like what you guys do, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Exactly, like this interview right now, it's the first time we've tried asking fans, you know, this is the debut of having someone in our studio too, so man, what a good first guest. Right on. Let's move on with these questions here.
Indeed.
Question number 2.